Well, the truck needs new exhaust. Doesn't look all that bad from a distance, but these big old pipes are starting to rot out. You can see the hole in that one. Actually, a couple holes now. This stuff they put on the highways. I think they just sit there in the spring or when you're not running them and they get water down in them, and I think that's just the right angle. This one here is all but broke off. I was pretty concerned with that one making it until the new parts came in. These are a 5" to an 8" elbow here. But anyway, they're gonna come off this afternoon. I'm dragging my feet because I'm not real sure. I like the sound of them, but I'm not real sure that what I bought is going to be the same thing. I bought it actually they're 6" to take its place because the 8" is just awful expensive, and as tall as they are, you kind of get into them a little bit. You can see the scars on it from the heel rack, and yeah, it's pretty tough getting into some of these little places with these tall stacks. I think they measure like 13.9 or something like that. So they're pretty tall. They're taller than my loader by a couple inches. So they get roughed up and beat on stuff. I don't know if you can see it on this other side over here, but it's got some pretty good licks taken into it from some of the trees and stuff along the highways. But anyway, that big old stack of stuff there is what we're putting back on it. I'm gonna be, I don't know, maybe somewhere around a foot short, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see what it all comes together. These ones here have got a silencer. They call it an insert. The box here, I'll show it to you. It goes inside the straight pipe. I like the looks of the straight pipe. I just don't like the sound. Maybe I'm getting too old. Oh, just tipped it over. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I'm not 21 anymore. But that's the insert that goes inside of it. So it goes inside the center section, which starts at that clamp right there and goes to that clamp there. So this here piece goes inside of the new ones. And I've never had this exhaust apart that's on there. I don't know if it's got one of these inside of it or not. I bet it probably doesn't. But anyway, there's the center spools in the long box, and then the top stacks are right here, and then the elbows. Buying this in 6" was quite a bit cheaper than it would have been to change the elbows and the top stacks and that. It'd probably been about half price. Maybe not quite, but as I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm gonna start it here and we're gonna listen to it with the 8", and then I'm gonna take it all apart and then put it together. Maybe just put one side together, I don't know, with the 6" straight to see what it sounds like. But I'm pretty positive I'm not gonna like it. Worst comes to worst, if I get it all together and it's still too loud, I've got a little short muffler to put underneath the cab. But this 8" it sounds good, but it's got a little bit of a tone inside the cab that you can hear at times, and sometimes it drowns out the radio, and just, I don't know, if I get rid of that I'd be tickle pink. Like I say, maybe I'm getting old. Anyway, here we go. Okay, we got the old one off the driver's side. Just got the 6" up to the top of the cab there. I'm going to start it up. I've got the wrapper on it still, but I'm going to start it up just to see what it sounds like before I put the insert in it. I wouldn't think it'll get hot enough to make anything crazy, but stranger things have happened. Here we go. B-model, soot everywhere. Beating on the exhaust. Okay, now I'm going to stuff the insert in this pig. That's too much. Alright, now this is, I got the insert in there. This is the 6" with the insert on it with no top stack. So, here we go. Okay, that's that. That sounds a little better. Now we'll see when we get the top stack on it. Okay, I'm sweating like a fat boy. There it is. It's put together on one side anyway. With the top stack and the insert in this one. Let's see what it sounds like. Well, I don't know whether there's that much difference between it and the 8" the way it sounds. It might be a little different. That one's probably close to a foot shorter than the other side. Let's do a little walk around here. I think the other side measured. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Quite a bit of difference. I don't know if I like that. I kind of liked him up there being tall, but at the same time, boy, they sure got beat. You can see this one here. I can get up close to it. Look like somebody shot it with a BB gun. I mean, with all the... Forget about the bugs. And that's just from limbs and stuff on the... Really on the highway. You're not going fast enough to rough them up that bad in the woods roads. You know, that's a heel rack mark there, I'm thinking. Either from this loader or the other one. But you don't go fast enough in the woods to beat them up that bad. You might push them back on the cab mounts or something, but you don't. You know, that's all from highway stuff there. Hitting right in there. There should be I think there's a little scarf there. I don't. You know, everybody gets lazy once in a while, but I don't reach up through here with the loader boom. The heel rack on the back side of the pipe is far enough forward for me. If I got something in front there, I need to move the truck, pull the truck ahead. You can just get into too much trouble doing that. I want to say I was 13.9 before, and now that's probably right around 12.9 tall. I don't know. They could sure be a little bit taller. It wouldn't bother me a bit. But anyway, that's what we're gonna have to deal with for now. Well, here's the finished product. I think I got about, what would I figure, about 5 hours into it, I suppose, altogether, maybe 5.5. Had to redo the flex pipe there, which I was wondering, because with that bigger pipe, I wasn't real sure it was going to all fit. Like I say, they're about a foot shorter than they were before, maybe. I don't know. I hate to say that because I kind of like them being tall, but so that's kind of use the old mounts on the cab. They were the same mounts as what was in the box, only they were a stainless mount, which whatever. Anyway, it's all on there. You got plenty of room by the tank there. Yeah, that all went together pretty nice. Pretty jacked up about it, I guess. Let's see what this booger sounds like. Sounds like it's got some pieces of metal or something inside there rattling around right now, but I don't think it sounds really all that much different than it did before. I'll go here in a little bit. I gotta go move the dozer. Start a little job with it, so I'll get a little bit of that music on the way up and back.